Okay, guys, the party's over. Let's detox. Why you detox is to give your body a foundation so that you have the foundation. You can now experience weight loss and experience better health faster because you have taken out the toxins. Okay, guys, the foundation for any health and wellness journey, any weight loss journey starts with clearing out the mind, getting that set up, and then getting the body and the environment set up. And we are going now into detox. Detox is critical in order for you to have a good foundation and your body to have a good foundation so that it can work from. So, what I'm going to do is show you a bunch of different things on this table that I work with. And that way, you know, I am literally directly showing you what I do. And after that, after we go through all of this, then I'm going to reveal my actual schedule, what I truly eat and drink in January, every other day or day, so that you understand, you know, kind of the process, because my body is not your body. It's not going to match. So just remember that as you listen to this. So before I get started though, why should you detox? The reason you need to detox is because your body needs something to jump off of. It needs something to run from. It can't run from the fact that you ate 400 cookies like I did, and now you're going to just start eating well. You know, you might have a general, you know, it might help you, you know, in general sense, but it's not going to truly get down to the bottom of, you know, the weight issue, because there's still all those toxins sitting in your intestines, sitting in your body. And so why you detox is to give your body a foundation so that you have the foundation. You can now experience weight loss and experience better health faster because you have taken out the toxins. Do you understand that? So when do I detox? I detox usually once a month, but when it comes to the holidays, I do a deeper detox because I've eaten things that, you know, usually I don't eat a lot of, but I enjoy it. So I ate it, and now I have to take care of it. Hey guys, if you're enjoying the video so far, make sure you hit that subscribe and notifications so you don't miss out on future content. Thank you. Look forward to hanging out with you. So I do a deeper detox in that area, and I'll get into that. But when I detox, it's usually once a month, and I'll show you, you know, once a month doesn't mean I'm going to go somewhere and not eat. I'll show you the different kinds of detoxes, you know, as we go through this. So start to think about what you ate this past month, the past 3 months, the past year. If this is new, if you're just getting started in this kind of journey, what have you eaten? Because it's going to depend on how successful you are and the length of time it takes to get to your goal. Because if you ate for 5 years, you ate pizza from Domino's every week, and then you had chips and Pepsi with that and whatever other kind of drink, then you have to remember that having those things, a lot of the toxins and ingredients from them can still be plastered into your walls of your intestines. And in order to really detox your body, you know, you have to get those out. And that's why some detoxes for some people take longer, or some people need to go deeper based on what they did to themselves, you know, just like based on what I did to myself. Like I've been detoxing off and on, you know, for years. So I don't have to go as deep as some people need to go. So I'm going to go ahead and give you some types of detoxes. So there's one that you can do like a 3-day body reset. where you're just, limiting your sugars. You're limiting your junk food to, should be nothing because you're detoxing, and you're letting your body have a rest so that it doesn't have to try to process this stuff. Because remember, the liver is the main workhorse and it has to process this stuff out. And then after you take 3 days of just letting go of all that stuff, then start introducing in the fruits and the vegetables. And if you're still having a sugar issue, stay on the high sugar fruits until you start to come off of that. Another way to detox is using detox teas. And so I pulled out some detox teas that I use off and on. But you can find detox teas everywhere. You just have to look and see what works for your body. Because as I always say, our bodies are different. I'm not a doctor. And what I say on this video is from my experience, from what I'm doing. I want you to make sure you're checking in with your doctor to do what works for your body, because that would be your risk. Okay. Here's another one, 14-day detox. You need to look at the ingredients in these detoxes before you get into them. Make sure that they work for your body, because if you don't, then you could have a problem when you're detoxing, especially if you're new. So if you're new, your detox might just be starting off with getting rid of the sugars and getting rid of, the junk food, and, limiting certain things that are causing you a problem with weight or health. Another way to detox is detoxing from alcohol. Now, I didn't put any alcohol here, but detoxing from alcohol. But I did bring this. Fever Tree, my favorite. Oh my gosh. Detoxing from alcohol gives the liver a chance to help detox the other poisons and foods that you're putting in your body. So it's critical that you give your liver a chance to go and get the toxins out, because if it has to also fight alcohol, it's only going to pick one or the other, from what I understand. That if you are drinking, and for my own body, I even noticed that, because I was like, when I used to drink a lot, I would eat and then I would bloat out, and then I had such a hard time losing weight. And I finally found out that it had to do with those two in combination. The liver is going to pick one and process it, and the other one's just going to be poison to the body. So, just be aware of that. If you are having a problem with getting away from the alcohol, here is a trick. Fever Tree. This is so good. And there's so many different kinds, and very, a light drink to have. And it tastes really good. It's bubbly. So that usually helps people. And a lot of people use this as a mixer for drinks anyway. So in doing that, this tricks your mind thinking that you're having a drink when you're not. So, but it's so good just to drink by itself. So I get these by the case when I can find them. So again, that's a helper. I'm going to put this to the side. That's a helper for you that you can have. And another form of detox is a deep detox, where you are literally, coming off of everything. And remember, the parasites in your body are going to go, oh my gosh, where is our junk food? And they're going to cause you headaches. They're going to cause you, making you feel terrible, so that you are going to crave and go right back to that junk food. So detoxing them out helps you even bigger. So the deeper detoxes, you can look into, on YouTube, talk with your doctor. There are some people online that are really doing a great job with teaching people how to deeper detox. Now, this is a company called Life Change Tea, but I think they changed their name now to getthetea.com. This is a tea that helps to pull out parasites. And I think in one of my other videos, I did also tell you about another one. Let me go get it. Give me a second. Wasn't prepared on that area. Okay. But I did tell you about this one on another video. And this is by Remedy Rose. Now, in order to get her stuff, you have to go on Facebook and inbox her. Okay, Remedy Rose. And you can let her know that we sent you. And this is a detox tea, again, that will help get to those parasites who want all the sugars. So I think I mentioned this on another video. So those are the types of detoxes. The ones that I do that are really deep, I use those when I'm ready to, just truly have no extra excess on me and be very super healthy. And that involves like Ayurvedic practices. I'm sure I'm not saying that properly. More of like, I think it's Indian practices. And that helps me to fully engage the intestinal tract to get everything out. And I use something called Triphala. And that's like an 11-day detox. So again, that's deeper, and I don't want to get into that here. I want to give you some basics so that you can get started, because I'm sure this audience is varying as to what levels they're at. So this will give you some foundation. These are all tips. As we get into this channel, I will go deep into each one of these separately, as requested. But for now, let's go over just the basics of this detox here. So after you pick your detox based on your body level, based on what your doctor said, based on, what you feel or how much you ate or how much you didn't eat, now it's time to hydrate and begin to take in good nutrients. So how you hydrate, some people think just drinking water is hydrating. And what I have found is that water needs something to hold on to in order to stay in your body and be utilized. So what I found is I need it to pull out, and I did put this in another video. This is called Soleil, and what it is, you can see the pink down there, see the pink Himalayan salt. The leftover color in the salt is the salt that could not take any more water. It's done. So now this is pure salt water. And you take 1 teaspoon of this per cup of water, and you just drink it on an empty stomach. AM is best, but empty stomach. And how you make it is you take 5 tablespoons of real salt, not white bleached, stripped of minerals table salt, not that. Real salt that comes from a salt mine. So I have some examples, and I'll show you those. 5 tablespoons per 1 pint, and this is a pint jar. This is a canning jar. It's a pint jar. And then you let it sit for stir it up good and let it sit for 24 hours, and then it's ready. And then it's 1 teaspoon per cup of water. That then sets your body up all day to receive hydration. So this is an easy step. And again, check with your doctor, because I'm not your doctor. But, as I said in previous videos, I try to be, for the most part, my own doctor until I find somebody that, believes in my philosophies. So anyway, these are the salts that you will not just walk in a store and find. Celtic salt is so good for the body. Oh my gosh. You're going to think, I don't want to pay, $5 or $10 for one of these bags. But you're talking all the minerals that you're not getting in your food are in these salts. Okay. And then Redmond Real Salt is mined from, what I understand, the only salt mine, the real one, in the United States. So Redmond Real Salt is another one. So these two are giving you your minerals that your body needs. So if I put it in here and then I also put it on my food, oh my gosh, I'm getting a bonus. So Soleil is another big thing that I use. So the reveal, to close this video out, I'm going to pull up this lemon, okay? So when I wake up, first thing, sometimes I take a sip of water. But if I don't, then I get this lemon out, right? I get this cayenne pepper out. I get olive oil out. So these three together, okay? I get a shot glass. So shot glass filled to here, half, quarter of the way with lemon juice, and then another quarter with olive oil. And then I sprinkle this cayenne. I think I've done this in a video. I sprinkle this on top. And what that does is that jump starts my blood. It jump starts my liver. It forces things through the arteries. If you look up what cayenne pepper does, to the blood and to the body, you're going to be shocked. I've been finding this out even more lately, that I don't even have enough of it, that I should be getting more, because some people carry this in their pocket instead of carrying aspirin, because they say that it pushes, the blood through the arteries. And so this is like now in my pocketbook. So just giving you the heads up on that. And that's one of the things that I do when I first wake up. Then I go to the stove and I turn on my hot water and I make some tea. Now I'm going to attempt, this could be difficult because I don't want to move this camera, but I'm going to attempt to bring a teapot that I purchased into this video. So, okay, here, look how pretty that is. Okay, so this is a tea infuser, but it is totally clear. I love this thing, and I was planning on getting it started at the beginning of the year because I have a metal one, a stainless steel one, and I wanted to get away from that. So this is a glass teapot. You know how much fun this is going to be? So I'll be having my teas all year long. This is awesome. So let me pull this away. Okay. And then after having, my tea, then I might add in another detox tea. I usually grab like a sip of this. I'll grab, a glass of this for the day just to get it in, let the parasites know they're leaving and they're not staying. I also have star anise tea, that I drink. So you can pick a kind that soothes your body. People drink, like today I made green tea. Green tea will help you as well. And that's another good thing. And then I have Soleil throughout the day. In the AM with all this. And then I have fruit, shakes, and we're going to get into the shakes on Thursday. So we'll be getting into nutrition and shakes then. And then that's my AM. And by that time, then it's time for me. I have a late breakfast. I really don't have a breakfast because I don't need it with the things that I'm drinking. So I have a late, kind of like a brunch, and I try to keep it, on the higher protein side and, with some fruit and things like that. But I still eat based on what we have here at the house because I'm doing a good job detoxing my body. But I stay away from junk. I make most of our food. So we have slices of homemade cheese that I make that have no chemicals in. The breads, I make homemade bread, and I'll give you a hot tip before I get out of here. Bread, start reading the ingredients on your bread because, oh my gosh, what's in that bread is causing you to bloat up like never before. And remember, a lot of the wheat and a lot of the grains in the bread is already being sprayed with pesticides and chemicals. So that's already causing your liver to work even harder. So just remember that as you are looking at your bread in your house. We make our own bread. It only has a couple of ingredients in. I just made a loaf last night before the storm. So that's another thing to think about, when you're looking at how to stay away from things, how to detox, set a foundation for success. Set your mind up. So watch that video. Set your body and your environment up. Watch that video. And now you have detox information to get yourself started. So use these tools to go research, go check with, your physicians, go check with who you work with. Because I work with myself. So I check with me and my creator, but, you check with whoever you work with and, make sure that the things that you have heard in here will help you, or you should, use them or not use them or whatever, use parts of them. But this is what we do. And at 54 years of age, I've been able to maintain my weight and I'm telling you this to be honest, I don't do a regular exercise program. I just treat my body very well. And then when I want to give myself something great, I give myself something great. So I don't limit myself, but I also don't overindulge. And I know when to cut things off and, stay in balance. So just, kind of understand that as you are going on your journey. And what we're going to do for Thursday is we're going to get into the shakes. And as you can see in the background, some of my jars and things, I have so many different shakes that we make. We can make almost any kind of shake from what I've been saving, dehydrating, powdering. The other day, I just powdered up, some garlic and onions again. So we're going to go into that. But today was about detoxing so that you can have a great foundation, set yourself up for success. And Thursday, we're going into nutrition and shakes. So I will see you guys on that day. Thank you so much. And remember, everybody is different, but we got this. You can do this. Incorporate anything in here that works for you and then use it for your advantage. Make sure that you are getting this stuff in. And I will see you guys on Thursday. Okay, guys, now that we're done, if you could do me a huge favor and share this video so that we can help others with the information that you just learned about.